What's going on, y'all? It's Nick with Studio 12. I just wanted to put together a short little tutorial video on the day to night transition, the Twilight transition for real estate videos. So, if you're a real estate videographer and you've been wondering how everybody's been doing that day to night seamless transition, this video is for you. Throughout this video, we're gonna go over some of the equipment that I'm using, the setup, preparation, some of the shots that I'm gonna be utilizing at the property. Towards the end of this video, we're gonna jump right on into DaVinci Resolve. We're gonna knock out some color grading, as well as go over how we get that day to night transition so seamless. Without further ado, let's head over to the property. On the Canon R5, and I've got the Shinobi monitor here with a Ronin. I think this is the SC2 gimbal. Okay, so first we're gonna find at what point we want to start. So I'm gonna find a landmark here. I like the look of this shot. And I'm gonna go as wide as I can. I'm shooting on a Canon 17 to 40 millimeters, so I'm gonna be all the way at 17 millimeters. And typically what I do here is I'm gonna take a quick picture so that I can reference. So shooting at f7.1. Here we go. And we're gonna slowly walk forwards, keeping that gimbal locked. Nice smooth movement. So for the beginning part of that shot is going to be my daytime shot, and the back half of the shot will be the nighttime shot that we're going to do here in just a little while once sunset hits. I'm also going to do one from an angle here. So lock the gimbal and go. Cool. I also want to do one on the door itself. So what I'm going to do here is let's take this rock here, a lock, and showtime. Alrighty, that should do it. And I will see y'all here in just a second. Let's take a look at the nighttime shots. All right, we are back at the property. It's about 8 p.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the lights on, and then we'll start with our nighttime shots. We're gonna get our settings dialed in here. Wind up on target and go. All right, now we've got our door shot. We're gonna find our handy dandy rock. And Boom. I will see you guys back in DaVinci Resolve. Alrighty guys, we're back here in DaVinci Resolve, and I've got our 3 daytime clips as well as our 3 nighttime clips. There we go. I'm gonna take this first daytime clip, and we're gonna go ahead and, let's see, grab here, and we'll take the corresponding nighttime clip, and we're gonna drag it right beside it for now. I'm gonna jump into the color tab real quick. We'll get just a basic color grade on this. I'm not gonna go into too much detail on like my color grading process, anything like that. We're just gonna do a quick color grade. So, Canon Cinema Gamut, Rec 709. All right. Let's fix the contrast here. Bring our lift down. Add a little bit of contrast. Gain up. All right, bring our highlights down just a tad, and always bump the shadows up. Looking good. A little bit of a saturation boost. All right, I can work with that. So let's go and move over to our nighttime clip. And we're gonna add our color space transform. Let's see here. Okay, like I said, it's a little bit darker than I typically shoot at. So let's see what we can do with this. See if it's still usable. Perfect. All right, that's what we're gonna work with for now. All right, so let's come back to our edit. All right, and there's our 2 clips that we're going to be going to do our day to night transition. So typically what I like to do is I like to stack them just like this. I like to put my second clip, which is gonna be my nighttime clip in this instance, on top to right about where I think they're gonna line up. So that's pretty close. And so I'm gonna play this through, and I want it to change probably like right in this area here. So let's see where we're at here. So we're a little bit off. So what I'm gonna do off the bat is this is another reason why we're shooting at 17 millimeters. So I'm gonna come up to like 1.17 for the zoom. Do the same on this side. On the daytime, right? And then another trick we can do is we can come down to our opacity. We're gonna turn our opacity down on our nighttime shot. So we've got this window and this window that we're trying to line up, or any of these main features. As long as you use your perspective when you're on location and you take a reference shot, things like that, they should line up fairly easily. So I'm gonna take my nighttime shot, and we're gonna move it over and up just a tad, a bit more. So that is pretty close. We're off just a tad on the angles, but there's nothing major. We have the gutter over here that's a little bit off. Let's see if we can fix that. Now it looks like, yep, it's just, I might be able to come. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty close. I would say it's close enough for what I shoot for. We're a little bit off over here. All that's telling me is when we shot this, we were skewed just a little bit, but this will work, and you guys will see here in just a second. So there's a couple ways that we can do this. We can start by just doing a basic, if you're not dealing with any speed ramps, anything like that, what we're gonna come over is we're going to go to video transitions, and we're gonna go to a Luma wipe. So we can put that guy on there. And that's gonna give us a nice Luma wipe effect. Let's see here, and that is pretty dark. Like I said, I typically do not like to shoot it that dark. We're running a little bit behind tonight, so let me see if I can't just brighten it up just a tad without losing the detail in the blacks. Let's see how that looks. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of times I'll come in here on displays and I'll go ahead and disable displays because I really just want that shake effect. I don't like the three-dimensional color, the red and the blue behind. It shows that displacement. I try to go for that cleaner shape look there on those. So, yeah, that's how that one turned out. And I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit and go ahead and get the other ones lined up so we can take a look and see how those turned out. Alrighty, we're back here at the second shot. And I've got them sort of lined up here, but we can do a little bit better of a job. Boom. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and zoom these guys in. About 1.19 here. Alright, and then I want my transition to be about right here. So we're just gonna make sure there. I'm gonna pull these toward the windows and any of those main structural features are lined up, and that looks pretty good. Let's bring that opacity back up and check. Okay, so we're a little off. Not by much. Let's see here. So I pull this back. I'm gonna drop our nighttime clip down. And then we can go on. Let's put our Luma wipe on there. You can do something like a little bit more extended. Always kind of looks cool. A little bit better. Awesome. Okay, better.
Boom.